Hey, it's Haynes Meritt, and I wanted to get real with you today and discuss something that is very important for your success. If you are wanting to be an entrepreneur, whether it's to have your own offline business or an online business, it's a very important process that so many people overlook, myself included. I wasted a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of years pursuing an entrepreneurial lifestyle, but with the wrong reason why I was doing it. And when most of us think of our big why, and you'll hear that discussed a lot online, when most of us think of that, we instantly think our why is our family, our children, our significant other, our aging parents. We want to make their life the very best life possible, and for many of us that is a big enough why. And you need a big why to be able to sustain yourself if you fail and you have to get up and start over again, or if you have to work late into the night because you have a job and you're wanting to pursue this lifestyle business as well. So, the big why for a lot of people, your instant thought is your family, and I thought that too, and it's very very difficult for me to say that while that is a big part of my why, it isn't my why. And I made the mistake of thinking that it was for so many years. And I think that had a lot to do with why I wasn't successful trying to start a home-based business and create lifestyle freedom for myself. Now, lifestyle freedom is one of those things where people instantly think of lounging on the beach and visiting exotic places and things like that. And while all that is well and good and lovely, we need a purpose. We need something in our lives that sustains us, regardless of whether our children grow up and move away and become independent, whether we have parents still in our lives, and then also whether we have a significant other. If you drill it down to what if there were just me, what would my why be? What reason do I have to continue working towards this goal of creating a lifestyle freedom for myself? So, the mistake I made was assuming that it was my family. And, that's a pretty big why, as I said. And I love my family dearly. I'm a big family person. But my why is different. And there are some of us who know that we were born to do something more with our lives. And in order to figure that out, to realize that that really was my why, I had to do a couple of things. And it was kind of an enforced thing that happened to me by accident, but I do want to share it with you and encourage you to find the time to really explore this idea. So what happened with me was that the power went out at my house from an ice storm, and I was without power for 4 days. I did leave and go to my beach house, which had power, but that has no internet access. So I kind of limited myself. But for 2 days in particular, I had no power whatsoever. And my cell phone had very little battery, and I didn't want to keep running over to the neighbor's house to plug it in at their house with the generator. So I spent a lot of time, a lot of quiet time, and I would encourage you to do the same. But what I did was I got out a notebook and no electronics to distract me, and no one was at home with me most of that time. I got quiet, and I wrote out in detail my perfect day. Now, in the past when I wrote that out, I wrote about spending time with my family. But this time, I thought deeper. I thought, what if I had to be, what if I was by myself? What would be my purpose? What am I here for? What am I here to do good on this earth? And so I realized, thinking backwards from childhood, that there's an overriding theme in my life, and that is my why. And I wrote out in detail what would be my perfect day from the time I got up And actually it turned out to be a perfect week that I wrote about. I kept writing, and I realized that my perfect day had to do with travel, but it also had to do with using my creativity, with using photography to bring my message to the world. And it's a very unique message that is unique to me, and that is my why. And I am driven to do it, and it's my purpose in life to create a message, a visual message with photography about humanity and about the world. So after I wrote that out, I reread it. And it's one of those things when you know that you found it, when you know you found your why, it's almost like you think, oh my God, there it is. It was staring at me in the face the whole time. And, you know, I have to be honest, when I read it, I wept. I wept because I knew this was it. And so I would encourage you to take some time, get rid of the electronics, get quiet, spend some time to yourself, get out in the woods if you have to, get to a place where you have no distractions, and think backwards throughout your life. Start at the beginning and think about what is the overriding theme in your life that has been with you since you were a child. That's going to help you figure out what your message to the world is. And it's a big part of your why, along with your children and your family and your loved ones. My video accidentally cut off there, but I just wanted to finish up by saying that I wish you well. I wish you success in whatever business you are involved in or wanting to be involved in. And I'd like to help you in any way that I can. If you'd like to connect with me, there'll be a link below this video that you can contact me on Facebook or email me. And I'd like to help you discover your why. It's taken me a long time, but I am happy to report that my whole business outlook has changed. And while I've been successful in the current business that I'm in, I feel like discovering this is going to mean taking my business to the next level, because I have my clear intention right in front of me, and I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know why I want to have lifestyle freedom, and to make it all worthwhile, knowing your purpose, knowing the direction that you're heading in, helps you create a clear path for yourself. You will know when you get off track because it's not incongruent with your big why or your purpose. It is much easier to stay on track when you know this information. So I want to stress again how important it is to get quiet with yourself and cut off all that electronic noise. You have no idea how difficult that is for me. My family will laugh and think of me for at least 2 days with no electronics. So, because I'm a big geek now. But please get with me. Again, this is Haynes Meritt, and I hope you found value in this video.